Welcome to Of Course She Did, a podcast about knitting and friendship. Join our knit club for a good old-fashioned knit and natter, and we'll talk about all things knitting, as well as insanity that occupies the other 10% of our brains, although today it might be more.
We are Ingrid, Erin, and Jody, and we interviewed Tanya.
Of course we did.
Hi, Tanya. Hi.
We're going to do Tanya's origin story today.
Thank you to Melanits on Instagram for the idea. And we're going to do episodes of our orange stories.
Are you looking at my knitting, which is orange?
Yes. Our origin stories. So here's Tanya's. Hi, Tanya.
Hello. What do you guys want to know? Tanya's a bit nervous.
Are you okay, Tanya? Tissue?
I'm fine.
Do you need tissue?
I'm fine.
Okay, just checking.
She has the box beside her. What age did you start knitting at, Ton? I think I was 6.
Where in the world were you at 6 years old?
I was in Southern Ontario.
Oh.
And who taught you how to knit?
I think it was my mom, but I'm not sure.
Do others in your family also knit?
My aunt crochets and knits.
Mm-hmm.
So she used to do all kinds of stuff. She'd make me, little bedspreads for my little animals and toys and Lego people. And, my uncle built a doll house for my sister and I. And we had these little, I don't know, they were like animals. They're like, 4 inches high. And he made all of the furniture. And
do you still have any of those?
No.
Too bad.
Your sister doesn't either?
I don't. Maybe they're in the attic. I'm not sure. Maybe they're still around.
I cannot wait to look in that attic. I tell you what.
Excited.
And so my aunt crocheted all the little bedspreads and made pillows and things for all the couches and stuff for this dollhouse. And yeah.
What was the first thing you knit?
A scarf for my Cabbage Patch Kid.
Aw, Cabbage Patch doll.
Cabbage Patch Kid. Her name was Bess.
And did you complete the project?
I did not. I think I got about 10 inches in.
That's what he said.
And it took...
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Title of her sex tape.
It took forever, so I never finished it. It was like...
It took forever. She never finished. No.
What color was Bess's scarf?
It was like white or cream with like green and yellow and brown speckles or something.
Oh, I love that you still remember that.
I the only reason I remember that is because a few years ago I was down at my mom's house going through something, and I found this basket that still had it in there.
No.
Needles and everything attached, and I think I just threw the whole thing with the needles and whatever was in that basket in the charity bin.
Oh.
If it's still there, I'll take a picture.
Oh, frame it.
Dang, that's so cool.
So
Yeah,
dead
but this
serious.
is like 45 years later that I'm finding this. It's probably
That's frame worthy.
I'm telling
don't
you,
think so.
Your mom's house is so cool.
yeah, that
What was the first item that you finished? If you didn't finish her scarf, what did you finish? Do you remember?
Oh, it was years later. I was making I'd knit on and off, and in the meantime, somebody always had to reteach me how to knit because I'd forget. But I would make like a bunch of scarves and shawls. At one point in time, I went through a stage where I had this like very fuzzy eyelash yarn and some sort of lace stuff, and I was making scarves and selling them at craft shows.
Oh my God, you were?
Yeah,
Of
made
course
a lot
she
of
did.
them.
And selling. You're
Yeah.
amazing.
And so I did finish those because people didn't want knitting needles still stuck in their
Frowned upon generally.
kind of frowned upon. But that's really all I did. And then many years later, again, somebody had to reteach me, and it was.
So you have an interesting story about somebody teaching you because you knit differently than we all do.
backwards or something. I don't know even know how I
Well,
knit
you
this way.
still knit in the same direction we knit, but Jody noticed that.
I twist my yarn or
Yeah,
something.
she puts the yarn the wrong way around her needle, so it's always her stitches are always flipped backwards.
and
Interesting.
a little bit twisty.
Yeah, so it would be like a normal knitter knitting through the back loop, because instead of wrapping from back to front, you wrap from front to back, which spins your stitch. So as a result, Tanya's knitting always has this wonderful, twisted, interesting texture. And I think it's beautiful. It's very uniquely Tanya, and I think it's beautiful. It is just different. For example, when I was starting my master knitter thing, that would not be acceptable. Like, you wouldn't pass with that. But I think it is uniquely you and very beautiful.
Did you realize that until Jody pointed it out?
No.
Sorry.
But maybe I knit differently before, and this is me retraining myself and wrong. It's quite possible. I remember my aunt saying, "What are you doing? That's not how you knit." And she showed me again. She was French Canadian, so it was, different. I don't know.
You just created your own style.
I obviously did.
Oh, that's good.
I remembered incorrectly.
So why did you want to learn to knit, or why do you keep knitting? What do you like about it?
I used to just knit in the winter because it was something to do inside, and I can't sit still. So, yeah, it was just something to do while I was watching TV or whatever. And it's cold in Canada, so there was usually a fire, which meant that I had to, sit in front of the fire. And
Yeah, because you're
knit.
always doing something. If you're not knitting, then you're baking or
Yeah, I can't
doing
sit still.
something
I have
crafty.
to do something.
Yeah.
So.
What
Yeah, I
is
was always crafting. Even as a kid, we were always doing something.
And-
Selling wreaths at Christmas time.
nice.
Making wreaths with the
Is your mom very crafty then?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine as well.
What's
I
your?
think Erin, yours is too.
Yep.
Ingrid, is your mom super crafty?
She's a knitter.
She's a knitter.
Definitely a knitter.
So definitely, I feel this is a matriarchal handing down of these handmade skills.
What's your favorite project that you have
That's
completed?
what I was going to ask. Great question.
I don't know.
The one I'm working on.
The
Or
one,
is it the
the
one,
one
you
I'm
just finished?
excited to start with my
Ooh, you like the
Surrey alpaca
anticipation.
silk.
Do you wear your projects?
Yes, ish.
What does that mean?
The ones that work out, yes.
Yes.
Those ones I wear.
Which one didn't work out that you don't wear?
Well, the sleeves I made are maybe a bit long. Now I have to pull an Ingrid and take out about, 8 inches
Just
of that.
throw it in the dryer.
Yeah, I probably should. It might work.
That's an interesting idea.
I have done that
Shrink it up.
with my vest.
Maybe.
It helped.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that was super washable, which is not supposed to be shrink much, but it did a bit.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough.
I wonder if this will be just felted in a big mess then. Who knows? Anyway. So, yeah, that I haven't worn because it's just a bit long now. What was the question? Forgot.
If there's anything you didn't wear, but
So, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Slouchy cardigan.
Yeah, I did not wear that.
Yeah.
Erin and I, how long ago was that?
That may have been closer to 13 years ago.
Was it that long?
isn't that interesting?
a
You both
long
knit it
time.
and you both hated it. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I just found this, the I was going to say recipe, but it's the pattern.
The pattern. I loved mine. We both knit it in the Barocco vintage.
Was it? I thought it
great
was
yarn.
a alpaca wool mix.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
Barocco. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was before I knew enough to kind of try things on as we went along. And so I have very, let's call them muscular, beefy arms. Right? Ingrid.
Yeah.
And so the arms didn't fit
Strong.
me.
No, they
and-
didn't fit anybody, even my tiny
The
little
armholes
friend.
were too small.
Yeah.
Way too small.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's a pattern malfunction, not a knitter malfunction.
And blocking it did not help.
No.
No.
You can't block that shit out.
No.
Brain cell.
So that was the disappointing part. It was lovely yarn. It knit up super fast for me.
Yeah, Erin and I made this sweater. She was done in like 2 weeks, and I took a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it took
ended up
forever.
giving mine away to somebody
Aw.
with skinny arms, but I don't know if they ever wore it.
And I pulled an Ingrid and took the whole damn thing apart.
Is that the one you were tinking when we first started our knit club?
Yes.
The green one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a lovely wool. I really like the wool. It just
Such
didn't
nice
work.
wool. Have you used that yarn again yet?
no. But as I was preparing for today, I took a look, and it's a beautiful mossy green.
It is a
And I
pretty
did
green.
weigh it all out to see how much I had and what I could make with it.
Nice.
Nice.
I love this question. What role does knitting play in your life? That's a Erin question.
That is definitely an Erin
Not the
question.
therapist. Sorry.
I think my family thinks I'm nuts now because all I do is knit. Get in the car, I knit. Go to Costco, I'm knitting. Sometimes the excuse is I'll come with you so I can sit in the car and knit and not feel guilty at home because I'm not cleaning or cooking or whatever I'm supposed to be doing, walking the dog.
So a
Guilt
little
is
bit
a
of a
wasted emotion.
A little bit of escapism for you.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Do you feel like your knitting has changed over the years?
Yeah, because I'm actually knitting something.
You're finishing projects like
Yeah, actually,
crazy
in the
right now.
last 9 months, I was talking to Erin about this. I've probably finished 9 projects maybe in my lifetime. And in the last 9 months, I've finished or I'm working on my 12th project.
Amazing.
That's great.
It's phenomenal.
So
Have you ever had a project that made you want to quit knitting?
all of them.
Truer words never spoken.
Yeah.
That's why they're all made with profanity.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. Knitting teaches you to persevere and to either go back and fix the mistake or
Or
just
call
figure out
you
how to
guys
live
and
with
say,
it.
how do you fix this?
Or be creative?
Yes.
Yes.
Like you were with your vest.
Yeah.
That was so brilliant.
Is there like a knitting technique that scares you or that you really want to learn?
All of them other than knits and pearls scare me. I mean, yeah,
Everything
pretty
other
much.
than knits and pearls?
Everything else I have to learn.
Okay.
Like all the different bind offs, all the different cast ons. I used to just cast on one way and bind off one way, which is possibly why that slouchy cardigan never fit me.
No, I don't think that's why.
No.
I don't.
It was
no.
just bad.
That's a bad pattern.
Yeah.
Sorry, slouchy knitting cardigan
We don't
pattern
have to name
designer.
it. We don't
No.
have to name it.
No.
Classic.
That never, I don't know. I didn't know there were other options,
Yeah.
but I was only ever making scarves and hats. So
Mm.
why would you need any other way to bind off or cast on? So,
Infinite possibilities, though.
yeah. So yeah, I'd like to
Infinite.
learn new things. I mean, I did make my first ever cable knit hat this year, out of one of my 12, 11 and a half. I only made one drinking mitt. I didn't make the second one. So
You only need to hold a drink in one hand, so it's
That's
a
right.
complete set.
that's right.
Too funny.
Yeah, so there's lots of things I'd like to learn.
That's awesome.
So I know the answer to this. I hate asking questions, and I never ask questions at work that I know the answers to, but I already know the answer to this. Do you prefer to buy a pattern or to get them for free?
I prefer the free ones, but,
Have you bought a pattern yet?
I think so. I don't remember. Well, I have a whole bunch of patterns waiting to be done, so I don't know. Maybe I did. Might have bought one.
Okay. I'm looking suspiciously at her because
I don't
that
know.
she's very thrifty, and I bet you $10 she did not
Yeah.
buy one.
You know what? I did because I bought that pattern that came with that yarn when we were in Iceland.
Oh, that doesn't count when
That
it's a
doesn't
kid.
count when
Yeah.
it's a kid.
That's a kid, yeah. Oh, no, I did.
Okay.
I bought that bias shawl pattern.
Good for you.
All right,
And I
no
bought
longer a
that
purchase
hat
virgin.
pattern that I made my younger son's hat out of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I
that
bought
too.
it, but I did.
Do you have a favorite type or weight of yarn?
Not mohair, although I always choose that.
Yeah.
I like the chunkier ones because it seems like you're done faster.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
there's,
true.
there's value in that for sure.
Like this project I'm working on right now feels like it's taking forever.
Yeah, because it's like sock weight. It's fingering.
Try knitting 2 meters worth of a shawl.
And it's freaking
That is
lace
why
weight,
I'm not
thank you very
doing
much.
it.
No, this one's not lace weight.
It's not lace?
No, the
Looks
the
like
sweater
half
that
a
I'm
lace
working
from
on
here.
is lace weight. I think it's a light fingering.
Has anyone in your family shown interest in learning to knit or interest in you knitting something for them?
Yes, my older. Well, actually, both my kids. I made one just a hat because he asked me for that. The other one asked me for a hat. Said he liked one of the sweaters I made, so I gave it to him because I wasn't actually going to wear it, and he does wear it.
Nice.
And the Iceland sweater I made that I didn't wear in Iceland or even take to Iceland, he wanted that one, so I'm going to make him one.
wow.
I'm going to make him one like
I
that.
thought you were going
and
to say you gave it to him.
No.
I was going to be
No,
horrified.
I'm going to keep that one, but I did buy yarn for that, which I just caked on.
Is that the
Friday.
blues?
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, so at some point in time, hopefully I'll make him that, but for Christmas this year.
Nice.
see.
Have they ever wanted to learn to knit, or do they just like you knitting for them?
They when they were younger, I got them one of those loom
Yeah.
things, knitting looms, and both of them did make stuff. The younger one, he made hats and a Christmas stocking.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the other one made, I want to say a hat and a scarf or something. He wanted to make a blanket, but I think it was just taking too long. I think it's still on the loom. Yeah, but they were, I mean, they didn't use needles, but they did try that. And the older one was doing embroidery just recently on his pants.
So your crafting
yeah,
gene has been
Yeah.
transferred to your child.
Even though
they
there's
both,
no girls, huh?
yeah, they both asked to use my sewing machine every once in a while to make something. So, yeah.
Wow, your kids are cool.
Not sure about that. They don't think I'm cool, but oh God,
Well, of
Mom's
course not.
knitting
They're
again.
teenagers.
Do you have any other crafty habits that you spend a lot of time on besides knitting? Other and
Butchering
baking
animals.
sourdough.
Baking.
Baking.
Yeah, I
The
used to
tarts
do.
today were really good.
Oh, that's good.
Blackberry tarts. I didn't mean just Jody and Ingrid.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of sewing,
That was good. That was
And-
really good.
and I used to cut a lot of stencils and make cards and things like that.
I feel like your idea of, well, let's just make it from scratch, which applies to all food, also applies to things. Well, I could make that. Would that be true, Ton?
Yeah.
I love that.
Like, why buy it when you can just make it?
So Lance has a cool uncle, Uncle Buck, who, I swear to God, that's his name, Uncle Buck.
That's awesome.
And he didn't like any of the sweaters he could find, and so he taught himself to knit. When this is in he was 20s, so literally 55 years ago, taught himself to knit so he could make the sweater pattern style that he couldn't buy anymore. And so he's knit himself the same sweater in presumably various permutations of coloring ever since. He makes his own sweater.
Neat.
Nothing else.
That's
He makes nothing
really
else.
Cool. Just the one.
Just the
sweater.
one sweater that he raglan V-neck pullover sweater. Isn't
Well,
that neat?
eventually they wear out, so you need to have multiple.
Yeah. And when I one of the two times I ever met him, I was knitting socks, and he was incredibly impressed with my socks.
Well, who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Come
That is
on.
one thing I haven't made is socks. You know why? Because there's two, and that'll just take me too long. I'll get one done. It'll be like,
Sock
oh, I'm
Island.
done. And I'm not going to be done.
Just knit
So-
one sock and put it on the other hand to your drinking mitt.
I could. That's right.
Also, people knit two socks at once, right? You have so that you have two socks on one needle, so you're always doing the same number of rows. You don't have to count whether you're matching when you do your second sock, and it stops second sock syndrome.
Well, you know what? That did help when I was making that one sweater to do the two arms at once. I was just very confused.
Yep, that's that. My grand taught me that one.
Yeah, that's
She
a
taught
very
me that
good
trick.
idea.
Are you a process or a
Product.
product knitter?
Product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the thing.
I like to have the finished item.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting because I think product knitters are also monogamous knitters for the most part, as in they don't have several works in process.
Oh.
Works in whips, yeah.
Yeah. Now I want to ask Ingrid, but we'll wait for her turn to interview too,
Mhm.
because I'm
Interesting.
really curious if that plays out with
Yeah.
the four of us.
Right? So if you are a product knitter, are you also monogamous with your projects, or do you have several works in progress?
Or
'Cause
are
you
you
are-
ADHD and you have 6?
Do you have more than one project on the go right now, Tanya?
No, I just have this one.
I rest my case. I win.
The only time I did
Yeah.
was when I had a couple jailed projects because I didn't know how to fix them.
Which is
And
different than the startitis that Aaron and I suffer
Yeah.
massively from.
You know what, that the startitis just makes me want to finish this, and now I'm like obsessed with finishing
your
the project.
Your manipulation, your motivation.
Yeah,
Right.
so that I
Yeah.
can go to the next one. Yeah, I want it to be finished so I can wear it and then feel like, okay, I've accomplished something.
Amazing. Yeah, so that's definitely product because you like to feel like you've accomplished something. You got a finished product. You have something to show for your work.
Although my husband was laughing at me when I finished the last, I think it was the Sunday cardigan, and it was soaking and to block, and within seconds of it hitting the water, I was started this one. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm starting my project." He's like, "But you're not even finished the other one." I said, "Yeah, I am. I have to wait."
It's having a bath. I have
It's
10
gonna
minutes.
sit in the water for a while, so I'm starting the new one. It's like, oh my god.
I do find I do a gauge swatch for my next project when I'm getting close, and for the same reason, Ton, because I want that motivation to finish.
Okay.
And so if I gauge swatch, then I'm going to work faster.
I don't think I've ever gauge swatched.
Oh,
I know.
You and me
my
both. I just
God,
started.
you too.
I just started gauge. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Holy balls
had
on a
no
stick,
idea.
y'all.
Every
I didn't
pattern
gauge
it
swatch.
says
I know.
Ingrid, I'm here to tell you that if you start gauging and doing a swatch, you will stop tinking so damn much.
I for this project I did, but not for my last Sunday. I didn't.
So when would you say the project is finished, completely finished? What do you call that point in time?
Miller time.
Well, I mean, like
Sorry.
when it's soaking, when it's finished blocking, when you finished knitting.
Well, this last one, I would say it was finished when it was in the water soaking because I'd already started the next one. And then,
Nice.
oh, okay.
right?
I don't
Because they
know.
had to wait. So I was busy because I couldn't sit still.
See,
And
I figure
started
once
off
I'm
that.
once I'm finished knitting, then it's finished, and then like the weaving in the ends and the
Oh, I hate that part.
blocking
That's
stuff.
the worst.
Well, that's like it's already finished, so that's a
Yeah, but then I wouldn't go any
Post-finished.
further. Like it would sit like that forever.
sometimes they do.
Exactly.
So I would rather to me, I hate weaving in ends. So as soon as I'm started a new ball, I weave in the ends, so I don't have to go back at the end and weave in ends because I hate that.
That's a good idea.
I just absolutely hate doing that. So
Although the amount that you rip out and unknit, weaving in the ends as you go may not be a good idea for you.
yeah,
That would be a pain in the ass.
Because I might be unraveling it. You never know.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite designer, Tanya?
no, I don't.
free
I don't.
one.
At the moment, it's just
Whatever's-
whatever's free and whatever.
Whatever the group is knitting.
Yeah.
It's true.
We do have a
We follow each
wonderful,
other.
Yeah, wonderful influence on each other's tastes.
Yeah. I would never have knit the Sunday if you hadn't been so enamored of it, Ingrid. And now that I have one, I love it.
Yeah.
And I love the one I knit for my friend. It's
Because I find it was also really easy to knit.
a fast one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I like the fact because I'm always cold. I like the fact that I can wear it even though it's mohair in the summer and it's just warm enough. It's not too hot. It's not cold. It's the perfect weight.
It's airy.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Any last questions that we missed on our list, or
Do you think you'd be knitting this much if it was not for the knit club?
No, I'd probably be doing more
Great.
gardening.
Do you feel that there's pressure to knit more because we're meeting? Do you feel, not that we're pressuring you, but do you feel maybe motivated?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pressure is just to buy more yarn.
Yeah, that is definitely the pressure.
Absolutely.
Aaron and I helped enormously with that pressure.
I think the pressure is now, oh my God, I have so much yarn at home and I have all of these projects I'm going to do, like I want to do. They have the pattern with them. They're ready to go.
And you have the
That's-
support for the question.
Yeah. And that's the pressure, right?
Yeah.
Now because I don't want to start 3 at once because none of them will get done. The pressure is I have to finish this so I can do the next one. And then it just seems like the list never ends and I'm now sticking other things in the middle. So,
Lovely.
yeah.
That's lovely. Anything that you want to add about you and your origin stories?
No.
You
don't
didn't
think
cry
so.
once. I'm so proud of you.
This is impressive. Yeah.
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Then I'm going to do this. Thanks for joining us this week. A special thanks to TechnoWiz Matt and our sponsors, Chrysalis Counseling and Ingrid Stennerson, registered massage therapist. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook and see photographic evidence of our enthusiasm for yarn and all things knitting, and to connect with us in a larger community of knitting friends. Thanks, Melon Knits, for the idea to do our origin stories, and we're looking forward to meeting you at Vibrations. We're on Spotify and YouTube and Instagram, so like and follow and subscribe and comment and
Let us know how you started knitting.
ooh yeah. Okay. Bye.
Happy knitting.
Bye.